Many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, right foot, left foot, chin, turn around, sit down.
Hello, wonderful friend. Welcome to another exciting class. Hope you enjoyed our last lesson. Good. That's wonderful. Can you still remember what we discussed in our last class? Can you still remember what we discussed in our last lesson? Beautiful. John baptized Jesus. Good. I'm pretty sure you cannot tell how John baptized Jesus, and also where Jesus was coming from, and where John the Baptist baptized Jesus, and what happened when John the Baptist baptized Jesus. I'm very sure you can say that. Good. In today's lesson, our topic is Abraham, a friend of God. Abraham, a friend of God. Can you say it with me? Abraham, a friend of God. Abraham was a faithful friend of God, and he always obeyed God. Abraham married a wife called Sarah. Abraham married a wife called Sarah. One day, God called Abraham to leave his father's house to a place where he would show him. And Abraham obeyed God. Abraham obeyed God. He didn't disobey God. He obeyed God when God told him to leave his father's house. When God told him to leave his father's house. You see, obedience is very good. God changed Abraham's name to Abraham. Abraham's name was Abram, and God changed Abram's name to Abraham. Likewise, Sarah. Sarah's name was Sarah, and God changed Sarah's name to Sarah. And God loved Abraham and made him rich and blessed him because he's always obeying him. He also told him that he will use him to bless the people on earth. He will use him to bless the people on earth. We are still going to watch the video on the topic. Sit down quietly and listen. Watch the video. I will be right back.
There was a man in the Bible named Abraham. He was a man of God. He loved God very much. He obeyed everything God told him to do. When God told Abraham to go and live in another place, Abraham obeyed God and went to a faraway land. He brought him with his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, all his animals and his helpers. Even if Abraham didn't know what will happen to them, he still obeyed and trusted God. So he was called God's friend. When they reached the faraway land, Lot and his uncle Abraham put up their tents side by side. They lived like next-door neighbors. But Abraham and Lot has a problem. Each of them had many animals like sheep, donkeys, and camels. Abraham and Lot had also many helpers, men, women, boys, and girls who took care of the animals. It was getting very crowded for Lot and Uncle Abraham to stay in one place. There was not enough space for all of them. So Abraham told Lot,
"We must find a new place to live. I will let you choose first, Lot. And because you are my friend, I will give you whatever place you choose. If you want to live here, I will go away and you stay here. But if you don't want to live here, I will stay and live here with my wife Sarah, my helpers and my animals."
Lot looked around. He saw the beautiful green valley. There was plenty of green grass for his animals to eat. There was also spring water to drink. Lot said,
"Uncle Abraham, I like to stay and live in that green valley over there."
As you like it. I'll give you the beautiful green valley.
Lot took his tents, all his animals and his helpers. They went and lived in the best that Lot had chosen. Abraham took his wife Sarah, his helpers, and his animals to live in another place which was not as good as Lot's place. Abraham gave the best place to Lot because he was more than an uncle to him. When Abraham was called God's friend, he also made himself a good friend to Lot. And God gave Lot his uncle to become his best friend.
It's the same with you and me. God gives you good friends too. And you must also give the best to your friends like what I did to Lot. Let us thank God for giving us friends.
Hello, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that video and you've learned a lot from it. Good, because I did too. So let me ask you this question. Was Abraham a friend of God? Good, that's very good of you. See you in our next class. Bye.